Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to learn one of the most important Java 8 feature called functional interface and how it works together with Lambda expression to reduce code drastically. Okay, we'll also understand the exact problem that exists before Java 8 and how Java 8 solved it. Okay, so let's move on to our ID. So these are the points I have listed that we will going to learn today. Okay, so the very first point is what is functional interface? A functional interface is an interface that has exactly one abstract method. Okay, so what does this line means? Okay, so let's show it. So this line means is interface which is having exact one method. Okay, so I'll quickly show you how the functional interface will look like. So this is how we define a regular interface, right? Fun. Okay. So this is how we should define functional interface. How it is functional interface? Because it is having exact one abstract method. So it has exactly one abstract method. So here also we have exactly one abstract method. If we define suppose void fun to fun1 fun2, okay, then this is still a valid interface declaration, but it is not a functional interface. Why? Because functional interface will consist only one abstract method, correct, right? So this is functional interface, and we can use annotation like at the rate functional interface along with it to mark any interface as a functional interface. Okay, so we are marking this interface as a functional interface by using this annotation at the rate functional interface. So now by using this, we declared it as a functional interface. Now at some point of time, let's say suppose someone try to add any other method in it, right? Because we have declared it as a functional interface, it should not consist of another method. But if someone try to do it, right? Let's say fun one, okay. So are you able to see what happens now? Because we have declared at the rate functional interface, it started giving compile time error, right? What compile time error it is giving? Let's see. Multiple non-overloading abstract method found in interface this package. Okay, so this is forcefully making us to use only exact one method. Okay, so now I can remove this. Okay, so now you will know, right, how this at the rate annotation helps. This annotation helps of making a marking an interface as a functional interface. So we cannot add any other method in it. Okay, so this is all about functional interface. Now we'll see what is lambda expression once again. Okay, so what is lambda expression? So lambda expression is a short way of writing a method implementation. So what do you understand by this simple line? It's an expression, okay, and it's a way, it's a shorter way of writing a method implementation. Okay, so example like this. This is a method which is not having any parameter in it, right? And then we are using arrow sign, and then we are printing a simple hello message. Okay, this thing we'll talk when we are discussing about the point number 3. Okay, so now let's move on to the point number 3. So what we can do before Java 8 and after Java 8 comparison we are going to do, right? And also we are going to see the repetition problem. So what I can do, I can just I can remove this. I just want to create one interfaces greeting, okay, and that is going to greet by saying say hello. It is using a method say hello. So we have a functional interface called greeting that is having a method with the return type as void and the name is say hello. Now this I want to use because I want to greet someone. Okay, so now how I going to use before Java 8 and after Java 8. So I just comment a line here like before Java 8. Okay. Now this interface I need to implement. Okay. This is an interface method I have to use and I have to greet. So how I have to greet before Java 8? I used to do like greeting. I'm just creating a variable greeting equal to new greeting, and then like this method here, then we have to terminate here. Okay. So are you able to see here we are overriding this say hello method. So actually here we are creating inner class. Okay. As we have already discussed in previous video, what we are doing, we are creating an anonymous class, right, and we are overriding this method say hello. And let's suppose I have given a out as hello, welcome to learn functional interface. Okay. Now I have to call this method. What I will do, I will use this reference greeting, then dot say hello. I'll just call this method. Okay, let's run it. So are you able to see? We are able to get this message. So we are able to greet it. So this is the way like developer use before Java 8. To just greet, we have a single line of code here, right? That is basically greeting. And for that, we have to use this many lines, right? This is one issue. Now, let's suppose we need to greet again somewhere else in some other package, okay, in our application. How we will be doing? We would have to write the same anonymous class again and again everywhere, okay. How? What we have to do? We have to do like this: greeting one equal to new greet, right? Interface functional interface one we can say here, and we can say here two. Okay. Now greeting two dot say hello. Now let's run it. So we'll be getting this hello, welcome to learn functional interface 2, right? So this is how we have to use. If you have to use it other place, I have to do this thing all the time, right? So this is the kind of repetition we are doing, right? This is a repetition. We are always creating greeting object, and then we are writing overwriting this method, right? We have to do this repetition always. So this is the problem before Java 8. We have to, for single line of logic, we have to write this many lines of code, and then we have to code like that. Okay. Now we'll discuss how functional interface solve this problem and how it is become easy, very easy, right, after Java 8. So I'll just comment this code, and now I can add one more comment as before after Java 8 and introduction of functional interface. Okay. Now how I can call this in Java 8? Okay, let's see. I just have to create like this object. Sorry, I just have to do like this: greeting equal to, and then I have to write this parenthesis like this, open and close, and then arrow, and then as out I can use here and here. I can just copy paste this same message here, right? Hello, welcome to learn functional interface after Java 8. Okay, hello one after Java 8. Okay, now how I can call this method? Greeting dot say hello, right? And this also works same. Okay, let's run it. Able to see, right? Hello, welcome to learn functional interface after Java 8. So as you can see here, right, with the help of functional interface and with the help of Lambda, that is this, we are able to write the code that developer used to write using this 6 lines. We have written this in 2 lines now. Okay, and suppose if I need to call it some other package, right, it's some other place, what I have to do, I can just directly use this read one interface. Just to make difference, I'll just print greet 2. Okay, now greet 2 dot say hello, sorry, say hello. Okay, and now let's run it. Here are you able to see hello, welcome to learn functional interface after Java 8 greet 2. So this also get printed, right? So previously we have written this many line, right, to just print this message or execute a single logic or a single line of logic. But now we have reduced this many lines to 4 lines, right? So that's how it helps us. Okay. So here let's let's look at both the things now, right? Here we are using a functional interface called say hello, right, which is consisting of a method say hello. Okay, and here we are using a lambda. Okay, so lambda is what? Let's go here again. Let's see. Lambda is a shorter way of writing a method implementation, right? What here we are doing? Here we are doing a shorter implementation of which method? Say hello method. This is shorter implementation we are writing here, right? So here we are not repeating any code. See, here we have different logic, here we have different logic, right? We are not doing like this new greeting all the time as we are doing before Java 8, right? So we are not overriding, we are not having any boilerplate code, right? Also we have reduced number of lines. Okay, so to summarize, a functional interface provide exactly one abstract method and a lambda expression give a compact way to implement that method. What is the compact way? This is the compact way we have implemented which method? Say hello method. Correct. So what does both of them help us? Together they eliminate the long repeated anonymous class syntax that we used before Java 8, right? Making the code shorter, readable and modern. Okay, so that's what we got from Java 8 and functional interface, right, and Lambda. Okay, so that's all for this video. Keep learning and keep growing. Thank you.